And Don Urquhart, excuse me, is the president of the Quatermain Condo Association. He's going to give you a nice presentation dealing with other aspects of developer influence in Hollywood.
I'm going to try the microphone. My voice tends not to carry. It is good to see so many faces here tonight, and it is important because on January 29th, the collective we, Hollywood, are going to make a huge choice. And the choice that we make on the 29th will determine the future of Hollywood for decades.
Yes.
It is so important that you're here, and it really is glad to see you. Good to see you all there. David mentioned I'm in the Quatermain. I bought my unit back in 2004. And sometime after I learned that our president of our condo board was involved in some mischief. So I went to the state, and I just knew that they were going to take care of the problem. And then over and over again, the Department of Business and Professional Regulation said, you don't like your board? Change your board. So lesson one in civics, representatives will take advantage as long as we allow them to. I investigated the board. It took about 2 years, and the result now is that the president is defending herself against a felony charge. The accountant is being investigated by the state and by the AICPA. Really, we have to get involved and we have to ask questions. So, for those of you who are familiar with Quatermain, you'll know about our struggle with the Driftwood property next door. They wanted to overdevelop. Interestingly, during that fight, I learned a lot about, that was my introduction into the influence of developers in Hollywood. We found that Quatermain's residents spent $60,000 over 5 years to one of the city's preferred lobbyists to defend their interests. And then last September 11th, we found out at the 11th hour, somehow, miraculously, with the city's beach master plan, of all the properties on Hollywood Beach, there was one property that was left off of the master plan, the Driftwood.